Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live.
Good evening, everyone. How are you today? Oh, wait, my glasses are not. How are you all doing tonight? Welcome. Welcome to Tracy After Dark. Don't be nasty. Although tonight is a little bit more serious, but I guess we always can't laugh. Um, and I think I need help with this one, right? Um, I did hear about Dr. Bonnie Bailey um, somehow getting kicked off campus, but I didn't truly understand the whole story. And so I am a little lost as to what happened. So let's just read it together, okay? Let me say hello to everyone first. Hi, Colton. How are you? Hi, Mother of Brats. Hi, Incognito. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Kathy. Blessed evening, all. Hey, all, says Jenny. How are you all doing today? Okay, let's talk about, let's read about what happened. I need to get caught up, but it just escalated very, very quickly. The president of Lincoln University in Missouri, hi, Tom, was placed on paid leave Friday after students and alumni called for his ouster following a senior administrator's death by the S word this week. President John Mosley volunteered to be placed on paid leave while a third party reviews personnel issues and concerns about mental health after Antoinette, Antoinette, aka Bonnie Candia Bailey, passed away on Monday. The university's board of curators said in a news release. She was very beautiful. As a board, we are committed to make certain mental health of Lincoln University employees is a priority and that every employee is always treated with dignity and respect. Board President Victor Paisley said the board has confidence in the leadership team we have at Lincoln, but as we all work together to serve students and the Lincoln University community, this review will fully examine important questions, concerns, and gather facts. Dr. Mosley agreed those issues should be examined and has volunteered to go on leave during the reviews so that we can move forward in a fully independent way. Bonnie Candia Bailey, who is the vice president of student affairs, took her own life in Illinois. Her mother and husband told NBC News in interviews Friday. She was 49. They said that she had been terminated by Mosley on January 3rd. The school did not respond to a request for comment about Bonnie Candia Mosley's termination and referred to her as a beloved alum and leader. She had been in this role less than a year. Her mother, Veronica Candia, and her husband, Anthony Bailey, told the news media outlets that she told them both during the holidays last month that her relationship with Mosley had deteriorated. She never gave any specifics about what he did or said. Mosley did not return phone calls nor email requests for comments. Bailey said his wife was depressed and did not feel supported in her role at the university. Monica Graham, who had been friends with Bonnie Candia Bailey since they met during freshman year at Lincoln University, said she last saw Bonnie in October at the university's homecoming celebration. She said, "This job isn't going to kill me, and this job depresses me." And they want to have a memorial service for her. So, since Bailey's death, they have been requesting the ouster of Mosley. We need new leadership, and obviously, we need to heal. Somebody said on Friday, I believe that was today or last Friday. My primary concern is institutional care has been breached, and that falls in the office of the presidency. Candia said that in recent days, Bonnie, she has read many. Oh, Candia, this is the mother. Oh, said in recent days she had read many admiring social media posts about her daughter. She says, "I was not aware that so many people thought highly of her daughter." So we never know what's going to take someone over the edge. And I'm really wondering what went down over at this university. What was Mosley doing, right, to make someone consider leaving this world? Like, not just quitting her job, but just leaving. And, like, how bad was this for her? Like, what happened? Because it seems like not too many people know everything. So that seems kind of weird. Chom says there are so many bullies in this world and he has blood on his hands, without a doubt. Hi, Soundwave. Hi, Bree. Hi, Kiona. I sent you an email. Okay, Kathy. Trina, hi. So I was so busy today doing readings that I had to push some people to tomorrow, which is fine. I do want to tell everyone that if we have a reading, you try to be on time. I mean, I give everyone 5 minutes grace. I do. And then, depending upon what time my next appointment is, then I don't reschedule. But if I'm back to back to back, then I'm like, oh, guys, I have to reschedule. So I just want to encourage everyone to try to, like, no more than 5 minutes late. What did Mosley, how do you pronounce his name, do to Dr. Bonnie? What did he do? Let's take a look. Oh, please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Mosley, Mosley. Oh, I'll screw up a name, child. Um, what's his phone name? John Mosley. What did he do to Dr. Bonnie? What happened? Um, because I think taking, no, I didn't forget you. No, let's make, I'm sorry, guys, an appointment, and you keep it. Keep it. But now I am available at 2:30. Oh my goodness. Plus, okay. Oh, child, I must be getting hella zen right now. I've been, oh, you know what? Oh, my stomach. You know what? Maybe I'm getting zen because my teeth fell out my mouth, right? So maybe it's making me like zen. Maybe, oh, wait, maybe I'm zen because I can't show my teeth. And if I start yelling and screaming, then I would show it, right? Maybe that's why I'm zen. I couldn't think of why I'm like so zen today. And why is everybody trying my patience? Uh, maybe I should keep the tooth out my mouth. I think it's helping me become zen. There's always a bright side, people. Never look at the dark side. The fact that I am a snagger tooth today should prove to you that somewhere in this, I can be nice. I have to. Y'all wouldn't like it if y'all paid for a half an hour and I gave you 20 minutes. You'd be like, oh, girl, what? You better stop it. You better stop it. So, um, but this one right here, I don't know how old she is. Wow, she's going to be grown ass. She's going to be like 61 years old. And I can't seem to get the right answers from her. So, people just have to understand you just can't call. And she's been just like calling, and I'm like, I'm iterating. It is what it is. People will learn because the reading will never get done. Now, that's the one thing I will say, Tom. Everything has to balance out. And so we need all the checks and balances. And by the way, oh, I'll tell you guys another trick. Whenever you give me a problem, I know you're a problem. Swear for God. Whenever there's a problem or a glitch in a system or whatever, I always look at my phone and I'm like, this is gonna be good. And sure enough, so you give yourselves away every time. But for the most part, everyone's not a problem. This is unusual for some reason, but I know that she's a problem. Unfortunately, I already spoke to her. So I already spoke to her, and I was like, oh, yeah, early this morning, by the way. She's like, do you do work? And I'm like, I could, but let me look at the cards, right? I'm not the type of person to just do work. I'm like, let me look at the cards. Because most people that ask to do work want their relationship back. And you guys know I don't do that. So I was like, let's wait. And then she starts just talking, just starts the reading. And I was like, no, that's not the way it works. So you're telling me too much and it negates the reading, right? And she goes, oh. And I was like, yeah. But she's gotten readings from somebody else, and apparently they're no longer doing readings or whatever. But this has been going on since 8:30 this morning. So I'm like, can you go at 3? And at 4, she calls. She calls and she goes, no, she texts. She goes, I'm going to call you in a bit. I was like, okay, but you have to learn to keep your appointments. I said, or reschedule for tomorrow. Like, I'm completely open. Just reschedule. Like, let's not make this into a thing because whatever's bothering you can't be that important. And she goes, and she texts me. Oh, she called me, and I was like, I'm in a reading. And then she texts. Oh, then she texts me back. This is my favorite. She goes, okay, call me when you're done. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. It never works that way. Do you know why it never works that way? Years ago, I had a reading and I didn't understand that Canada's numbers look exactly like our numbers. And so I called the person back. And my phone did notify me. My phone was like, international. But I had never called anybody international. So I didn't know what my phone was saying. Oh, this is international. And I was like, what is this? So I just kept on with the reading for an hour. And then I get this was years ago. I get my phone bill and it was $200 extra. And so I called Verizon and I said, what the hell's going on? And they were like, well, you made a phone call. And I'm racking my brain because this is $200. Like, who can afford? And back in the day, the phone bills weren't as high as they are now, right? So it might have been like a $60 phone bill that turned into $260. I was like, what are you talking about? And they're like, well, you did this. You made this phone call on this date. So I checked my records, and what I realized was that the person that called me, I missed it. I called them back, and so it became an international call. And this was before Zoom. So that was a mistake. So from that point on, I don't care if you live across the street from me. You call me. I'm not getting caught out there. And then I learned about WhatsApp, and now we can do readings on IG, which works out just as well as any other phone call. We could do video call on IG. That's really cool. Facebook, I've done phone calls on, and all that good stuff. So, and of course, FaceTime and Zoom. There's all types of ways to get phone calls in. Yeah, Bree, like it was so rude. So, and I'm trying to tell her, Kathy goes, you should see how nice I am when all my teeth are in the denture container, right? Because you can't open your mouth, right? So maybe this is teaching me a lesson. I don't know. God, I don't know. But I've been very, very zen. In any case, she texted me just now. She's like, please call me in the morning. You forgot me. No, it doesn't work that way. I don't just randomly forget people. So I go, no, let's make an appointment and you keep it. But now, since you played around all day, now my first appointment is at 2:30 in the afternoon. All right. She's a problem child. I already know it. I'm going to regret this. I'm going to regret it. I'm going to regret it. Hey, CW. But I do run it as tight a ship as possible while I'm flexible at the same time, right? But to be honest with you, it is a business, right? My care for you in the reading is my job. The business is for us to start as on time as possible with like a 5 minute grace because anything can happen. One of my other clients today was like really late, and I don't know what happened. And I was like, we have to reschedule. We have to reschedule. It was an hour reading, and it was like 20 minutes after. And I was like, and I'm really good, everyone, because I could just do the reading and end it. But I respect our readings because I know there's a lot. If you book an hour reading, you got something to do. You got something to say, and we gotta walk it out. I'll walk it out. I'll walk it out, right? So she came 20 minutes after, and I was like, yo, it's you've wasted time in your hour. And you can see the face just like go from hi Tracy to, and I was like, yeah. So you just want to reschedule that way you can get your full hour. Like I don't really care. I'll reschedule. I I don't care. And then I'm like, and she's like, yeah, let's reschedule. And I was like, okay, cool, cool, cool. Let's discuss right now what time tomorrow. I'll send you a confirmation text and be on time. Okay? Like a princess over here. I don't know what Princess is doing. Please call me in the morning. It doesn't work that way, people. I can't just like wake up. What's the morning to you? Like sometimes I might get up 5 o'clock in the morning. Would you like me to call you then? I don't know. Maybe you would. In any case, I'm being snarky because I don't have any teeth in my mouth. And I have a missing tooth. CW goes, Tracy, you already know how that energy is going to go. Yeah, I really do. So, Bree goes, it's not the way it works. Do you go to the supermarket before it opens? No! Shaking my head. It's so rude. I know. Just start the reading. Call to like, hey, can I get a reading? Like, yeah, sure. Let me send you the price list. Because she doesn't know me. Let me send you the price list. Oh, okay. I'll text it to you. Okay. You know, I really just want to know what's wrong with me. And I'm like, oh, there's nothing wrong with you. I'm pretty sure that there might be circumstances that you don't want to tap into, but why don't we wait and do the reading tomorrow? I swear I was talking just like this because I don't want to blow my head gasket because I was out in the public. And then she just went on and on and on. I've gotten readings before. Oh, okay. And, she no longer does readings. Yeah, that happens. So let me send you my price point and then we can discuss this later. Okay? Yes, and W. I have learned through the years to respect time and people's time. Time is money and money is time. And that is a period. Like, yes. I mean, maybe I had to get 61 to learn it. No, I've always been like this. Because I used to work out in the real world. And the real world hates when you're late. Oh my God, they hate it. And sometimes I would be so late, and I'm like, well, I'm already late. Or like you call it in, you're like, oh, I'm going to be 15 minutes late. But you're really going to be 5 minutes late, but 5 minutes late means they check off that you've been late, right? And so you're like, oh, I'm going to be 15 minutes late because I got to stop at IHOP to get some coffee. I was not the best employee, but it did teach me something, right? Being out in the world, it taught me how to be a team player, how to be on time, the reason why they ask us to be on time. Like I never understood that, and I was like, oh, I don't get it. The youth, when you're young, you just don't process well. But you get to be 61, and you're like, bitch, be on time. Alcapurious was that. All right, let's. Oh, Puerto Rico. Oh, yes, you're in Puerto Rico. Oh my God, I love Puerto Rico. Oh, it's very congested. I was really surprised. They've got like 25,000 Walmarts there. Zero, zero anywhere else. But in Puerto Rico, they got 25,000 Walmarts. What the fuck? Yeah. Okay. Hi, beloved. Hi, busybody. Where have you been? I haven't seen you in a while. Looking beautiful. All right. Are we good? I should have just came on to talk about nothing, but I did want to see what this president did to Dr. Bonnie to make her take herself away from this world. Because it does sound like she was a caring person. So, did I pray over him already? I hope I did, because I'm not doing it now. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right, God. Let's see what this asshole did to Miss Bonnie. The first thing I'm getting is they were supposed to work together, maybe on something. They were supposed to work together. They were supposed to be partners on something. Very interesting card. I don't think he ever liked her. Very interesting. This card means that you tripped over yourself, right? Even though Miss Bonnie is no longer with us, it's like he tripped over himself, maybe trying so hard with Bonnie. I don't know why I'm getting the feeling that I think it comes in the form of harassment, but I think he was trying to make her quit. I also think he wanted somebody else in her place. I think he was trying to give the job to somebody else. Um, I believe there was another man that wasn't um, helping the situation at all. I believe there was another man that the president. Where's my teeth at? Okay, that the president um, incorporated to participate in this harassment. I don't believe it was just this John Mosley guy. Might have been someone from a different ethnic background. There's a second person involved. So, and I don't think he might have been Asian, maybe. Oh, child, he was a bully. And he was a bully in a way where he felt like he had star power and he was untouchable and, you know, he did not care except to constantly ram Bonnie. Like, I don't think she had a moment's rest in the hours that she worked there all day. I think he was badgering her. That's it. In this day and age. I think there were children that saw it, university kids that saw it. Um, couple of university kids that saw it. And I believe he was documenting her out of there or out of her ability to make tenure or something like that. I don't know how that works. I thought tenure was time, but he didn't want her to achieve what she had come to do. And look at the spider web, right? This is the final outcome card. He trapped her. Look at that. He trapped her. All the while, she was showing a face of positivity to the kids, doing her job to the kids, but in the long run, at the end of the day, she was exhausted. I feel like she was driving home crying. I feel like nobody saw her sweat in terms of her crying. Um, I think that she sucked it up. Um, I think people knew what was going down, particularly by the end. So, somewhere before spring break, I think she got fired during winter break. No, she got fired January 3rd. So, somewhere before January 3rd and before they took a break, I feel like it was in December, or do I feel like they had a month long break? I don't know if that's reasonable to think. Um, this man was at his worst. He was terrible to her. And he kept proving his point. He kept, like, whatever he had to say, he could prove it. But in a way where she was being set up, and the more she was being badgered or set up, the more she was making mistakes. Did I tell you he wanted the job for somebody else? Did I tell you that? I feel like there's a woman here who he wanted to give the job to, that this is why there was somebody else helping to get rid of um, Miss Bonnie. So the woman may have worked there, by the way. She may still work there. Um, and I do believe that she is younger. And so I think it became like, which is weird because everybody's mature as employees in college. That's kind of weird, but I do get that this person was way younger, and favored, but favored in a way where he had another guy helping to ensure that Miss Bonnie lost her job. Yeah, he probably kept poking and provoking her. Yeah. Oh, can the sorority file a case on her behalf? Yeah, the case is so heartbreaking. You never know what people are feeling and going through. I just find it interesting that she didn't talk about it. You know, like, I used to work in a hospital years ago, and the most common theme that always came through was when something like this was successful, people would say, I never knew, right? Shocking. It's like, I would have never guessed it. On $1,000, I would have been like, hell no. And then with others, like, they say it all the time. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do that, and they do it, and they do it just enough to get attention. And that was like a running theme in the hospital where I used to work at in Patterson, New Jersey. The running thing was, it's not real, but they have to treat the person the same way, right? So they have to throw charcoal down their throat and etc. And then you have to placate the person because it's like, okay, so what happened? And then you hear the story, like, my boyfriend was gonna leave me, and it's like, oh, so what did you do? He's like, I took a whole bottle of aspirin. It's like, oh. So it's kind of like, yeah, you did it, but, and by the way, aspirin can, don't do that, but it's not always like as severe, right? So, oh, thank you for your honesty. Oh my goodness, how did you overcome it though? How did you overcome it? What was the tool that got you there, Sin W? Um, Sometimes when you're having a rough season, right? Sometimes in a rough season, thoughts happens. But again, a lot of people don't tell people. Hmm, somebody knows something. There's so many bullies in the hospital, doctors, nurses, etc. Yeah, I worked in the hospital. Brutal. especially the older nurses. They were brutal. Black women are policed so much more in the workplace. It's sickening. This is heartbreaking. Yeah. I wonder if she's going to be like the example to like let people know, like, you guys do too much on us. Like, we take so much shit from our mothers, first of all. Little do you bastards know. And most black women do not get credit for how fabulous they are. No one says, wow, you're amazing, right? In the workplace, right? And then all the other components of just being alive, like eating and feeding the kids and picking them up from baseball, ice skating, basketball. It's just hell. Making sure everybody eats. It's hell. So you take them to McDonald's because you can't fucking cook. You're tired from dealing with an asshole president all day, and then you want me to like, Susie Homemaker? No, fuck everybody, right? And so you kind of walk around as a black woman like a fucking zombie. And most of us don't go to sleep when we're supposed to. That's a big problem in this community. I need you all to go to fucking sleep. It helps. It helps your mental state of being. Go to sleep. Just lay down and watch TV. Something very soothing. You can't watch like Gladiators or some HBO crap that'll keep you awake like this and make you dream about it. You gotta watch something soothing. Like I watch House Hunters, although I don't really want to buy a house anymore. I'm hearing you all complain, and I don't know if I want to buy a house anymore. But whatever. And then we have to be the first one up, right? Because God forgive your 7-year-old will never wake up. That's an impossibility. Like anything else is an impossibility. He doesn't have an internal clock because he knows you're gonna do it. And then you're yelling first thing in the morning, get up, get up, get up. Take your shower. Please get in there. Please get up. How many times did the kid come in the room? Please get up. Like the shit that we go, and I know this is a woman shit, but it's just bigger black women shit. Like you guys don't get it. Like it's a lot. It's exhausting. And then your children grow up and they decide they don't like you, and it's like, boy, if you knew how much I went through. Like it's exhausting. And I hate to put this on the husband, but I need to know why you didn't know. I need to know, were you hugging her every night to make her talk? Like, it's not enough. Well, she didn't really say anything. Did you ask? Like, we, the black woman, are exhausted. We're tired. We're just tired. We should just go on strike. The black woman should just go on strike. Why is my nose bothering me? We should just go on strike. Fuck it. Fuck it and fuck everybody. You want to fight me over the kids? Keep the fucking kids. I'm tired. You think you're big and bad? You think you can be a better father? Go ahead, do it. I'm tired. Mom, I'm hungry. Well, guess what you're going to eat tonight, lovey? Rice Krispies and milk. And you can have as much sugar as you want. All the sugar, throw it in there. I'm on strike. As a black woman, I am on strike. Tracy, I need you to get these papers in by now. Yeah, that's not happening. What do you mean? I mean, I'm on strike. Now, I'm going to work, but I'm going to work at my pace. I can't. I'm on strike. Well, you're going to get fired. I think I'm going to enjoy that because I'm on strike. And we should all be on strike with a bottle of wine in our hand. What are you doing? I'm on strike. Why are you drinking at the job? Because you're going to fire me anyway. And I want to go out memorable. And you cut an eye at them like, hey, let's roll. Let's do this. Fire me. Because I'm on strike. Should be a Saturday night sketch where the one black woman that they have goes on strike and make a whole big comedy of it. Like, what would happen if the black woman went on strike, people? Biden? What would happen if we went on strike and didn't vote? What would you do, Biden? Would you get back in? Retired. Oh, I remember almost crying to Tracy on a reading while headed to work. Oh, Lord. I was tired. I was the only black nurse there, and you know, I am now an independent contractor. Thank you. I didn't think like that. Thank you. I am tired. As a black woman, I can't even say as a woman of color. As a black woman, I am tired. Oh, this is how Sin W solved herself. Becoming spiritual, align with myself in spirit, also a lot of prayer. And my ancestors coming to save and protect me from the devil and evil trying to destroy me. I've come a long way, so much trauma. Yes. Yes. Kathy's giving you a hug. You are transparent and you are not alone. Yeah. Thank you. Proud of you, Sin W. Proud of you, Wellness. Right. Now I'm an independent contractor. Y'all fuck with me so much trying to make me into some motherfucking superhero. I am tired. Do I have any clean clothes? Do you? I have more clean clothes in a week. I got fired. Remember? Did you ask why I got fired? Did you hug me 3 months before I got fired? Or did you just care about yourself and things that you needed to do? Look at this. This is some bullshit. Okay. Please do. I just said, did you pay? This is the same woman from before. I've been asking her all day, did she pay? So she finally answers. And I go, okay, please do. Or no appointment will be kept. I am tired. I'm tired of playing games. You know you didn't pay. I watch my numbers very well. By the way, my tooth is falling out of my head, so I'm scrutinizing my numbers more, which means I can't buy anything. You know what I've been eating? Okay, I am tired. I'm tired of being alone. I'm tired. So my neighbor for the past month has been giving me canned salmon. And since the third, I've been eating canned salmon. So now my body no longer smells from eating red meat because I've been eating canned salmon. Tuna, salmon, salad, vegetables, and salmon. I think I have one more can left. Tonight I finally made the croquettes and they were good. They were really good. I've had tuna croquettes and I don't like it. Salmon croquettes are good. I finally made them for the first time ever. They were good. So I'm watching my monies, right? Because of my tooth. Can you hear it? Tooth. And I can't afford to even buy food, right? Because $1,700 needs to be a number and a goal to get to. Which means I watch very carefully when people don't pay. So you don't get to get over on me. Like, I know everything. Remember, I'm a psychic. Having mental health days needs to be like a national holiday. Sure does. It costs nothing to be kind. I agree, Cindy W. You never know what the next person's going through. I agree. No one had no idea what I was going through. I was good at hiding my pain. I hope you don't hide it anymore. I hope you're like, I'm just in a bad mood, right? That's why I'm not pretending tonight, right? I am annoyed and I know I look annoyed. And this is a heavy topic. Or a bottle of bourbon. Yes, so true, Kathy. I'm in day sick, no food, just juicing, had a little nuts and seeds. I can't wait to eat. Well, I'm a little confused about your fasting, but you're younger than me, right? But I thought fasting was 12 hours. I didn't know it was 24 hours, so I want you to be really careful. But I know you said you feel better, so I don't want to interfere with this, with your spiritual growth. But I don't know if not eating anything is healthy. But I do understand fasting. Yes, I overcame the darkness. Now I'm in the light. Congratulations, NW. So I don't expect her mama to know, right? We don't tell our moms everything, but you fucking sleep with me. If you're putting your penis anywhere near me, even if it touches me slightly, you better know my problems. Asshole men. My 90-year-old gay lover, Richard, my neighbor, took me out to dinner last night because apparently Thursday's a date night. And another neighbor is in for a bit. So we all went out. And you know how you measure people? Maybe you don't. I measure everybody. I listen very well to everybody. And it seemed a great conversation. Nothing too big. Like, who the fuck cares, right? Dang. how we got on the topic of kids and why the kids act the way they act, and he kind of just kept blaming women. So every time he would blame the woman, I would be like, yeah, but where was the dad? Where was the mom? You're asking me, you're telling me, where's the mom? And I'm asking you, where was the dad? So that put me in a bad mood. I was telling God when I did my candles, I was telling God, I'm looking for an alchemist man. I'm looking for a man that I don't have to train. I'm not looking for a chauvinist 60-year-old fucking bastard old guy. All right, guys, I'm angry now. I've already gone there. I'm over the edge, right? I don't understand the privilege of a black man to blame black women. Like, you guys can go to hell. You need to stop. And I'm only going there because I just don't know how her husband didn't know what her problem was. Like, what is wrong with you people? Like, stop. What is wrong with you? I told one of my clients that I have this tooth problem, and I've been asking people to get readings with me so I can smile again and show my teeth and like really get loud and angry. But can't get loud and angry with the missing tooth. I'm not doing it. And so she's been referring like client, like every day there's a new client. She's been referring. I'm like, where were you all my life? Bree says black men do whatever the f they want to do, while black women do everything we have to do. Very true. I'm juicing for 10 days, all fruit, vegetables, juice up my juicer. So I'm getting all my nutrients and vitamins and fiber just in a juice. I'm fine. Okay. I had did this for years. Okay, I believe you. I trust you, Sin W. They think it's only the woman's job. A damn darn fool. I agree. Hi, Realness, Mr. Rowe. Get a reading with Tracy. She's amazing and very accurate. Very accurate. Toot toot. Oh, yeah, I'm only saying it out of care and maybe a little jealousy because this old ass cannot just juice anymore. I will pass out. I'm in that age bracket of passing out. Like, but what did you do? Well, I juiced. Oh yeah. Oh no, bitch. Like they would say that to me in the hospital. No, no, bitch. In your age bracket, you eat. Oh, sure. Eat. All right. I'm over myself. I don't mean to male bash, even though I think I enjoy male bashing. I think I secretly enjoy it. I am tired, man. I'm tired. And Mr. Bailey, you should have been asking your wife what's wrong with her. He was probably cheating on her. I bet there's more to the story. Dr. Bonnie Bailey, your students seem to have loved you. And you look like you had a heart of gold with those big eyes of yours. So rest, rest, rest. All right. Final outcome for this guy Mosley, this jackass. Are they going to make him walk away? Let me just see something. What's the final outcome? I remember what the final outcome was. Are they going to fire him? Definitely two people were involved. Two people were involved in her poor treatment. Two men. Um, all right. If they don't fire him, they're gonna lose money. If they don't fire him, they're gonna lose money, and students one may opt not to go there in the next season, or some of them may even not want to come back for the new season. There were kids out there that are like, I'll sacrifice. I don't need this shit. Um, and they may not get students in for next year. Just flash it. And it could be a civil suit. Uh, but there should be an arrest. Oh, is this good? Mm. Wow, look at this picture, right? This is how she was feeling. Wow. Victim, light attributes prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. Oh, she just didn't see her way out of this, guys. She really didn't. She could not see. You know, I was telling one of my clients today, I was like, you gotta get counseling. Like I'm big. It was like your first job is to get counseling. And she said something interesting. She said, and it was so believable, right? She said, she goes, I thought about counseling, but oh wait, let me get back. She says, I thought about counseling, but she goes, how do I talk to someone that's never had my experience? Right? And she had more to say, but that's the gist of it. And the minute she said it, I was like, I got you. And I hear that part of it. But trained professionals are there to help you push through, right? It's not about the experience, right? It's more about having the tools to get you pushing through past trauma. And I said, there are many gifted people that can help you push past trauma. And it's amazing when you get to the other side. And then I thought about God and how God has given me every experience. I mean, there's nothing shocking, right? I talk about two things. I was never a prostitute, never a stripper. Although in this day and age, I wouldn't mind having had that experience, right? Except that stripping can be really rough, right? Because there's that back room. I know I couldn't go in that back room. I just know me. So God was like, okay, I won't let you be a stripper. And we all know prostitution is hell, right? Because we see how they look, right? They look tore up. Like that job kills, right? There's one more thing I haven't done. I can't think of it right now. But there's not an experience that you all have had that I did not have, right? And I can always relate. I'm not your counselor because I think a counselor's job can really, like, they're trained, and so they can really get you to understand how you can have breakthroughs, right? But if you happen to start with me like this young lady did, this was her first time, um, I try to be responsible to get you all to understand that you need counseling. And sometimes that's the first step. The first step in change is acknowledging that you need help, right? Because we don't want everyone to do what Dr. Bonnie did. And where is her husband in all of this? Like, you didn't know? Whatever. Becoming a Buddhist helped me a lot as well. It's such an amazing community to be a part of. I did hear that. One of my group members is a Buddhist. No judging and very diverse. I did hear that, sweetie. Somebody knows something. I agree. Hi, CW. Big Game Chicks, thank you. Please if you want to. It's a heavy topic today, so I'm not going to be like, please like the button. Um, did you know the new suicide prevention hotline is? Who knows it? Nine eight eight. Suicide and crisis hotline. Doesn't necessarily have to be suicide, but oh wait, sure, I could do a reading on that weird family, the Murdoch family. Did anybody go to jail yet? Did the dad go to jail? What a bunch of weirdos. Oh, thank you, Bree. You put 988. I didn't even see it. Oh, Big Game Chicks put 988. You all put 988. Thank you for helping. Oh, the dad did go to jail. Okay, good. Well, what do you need? He was on Dateline. I know. They're always on Dateline. The clear people are on Dateline 48 hours. The non-clear people are on bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when you come for you? When we come for, and love after lockup. It's a true story. And if the clear people are on Dateline and 48 hours or something else, and it's always over insurance, a girlfriend and insurance. Frigos. He was stealing money from everybody, everybody. And he feared the fuck out of him. Like he was like famous in his town and everybody feared him. It's so funny. Oh my God, I don't care. All right. I had some ashwagandha tea, right? And guys, whenever you're feeling out of sorts, take some ashwagandha tea. Helps with your adrenals. Helps if you're wired tight. But take it nice and early and don't get behind the wheel of a car because it will make you nice and sleepy and really relaxes your whole body and you just wind up having a really good night's sleep instead of taking melatonin. My daughter got me hooked on Love After Lockup. It really is good. I haven't watched the new people yet, but it doesn't matter. Like, I could start right now. It's the same stories. Locked up boys that can't handle the women that help them during their jail time. And then they come out, and the girls just want to have sex and they want to be married. And the boys are happy at first, and then they realize they just want their freedom. Same story, different lockups. You're chill, Tracy. I love Tracy at the Dark. Well, actually, um, I do readings like all day. So by the time I get here, I'm not trying to be wired, right? Next stop, bed. By the way, I did everyone's candles and I learned something doing everyone's candles. I learned that I was making them too big. And then I learned that I can tell um, who needs spiritual work, right? And who needs spiritual baths, right? And then I could tell, like, if you get a love candle and a money candle, like, I could tell who invest in money more than love, but they want love, right? And I could tell you I put too much herbs at the base, so we're not doing that again. Um, those that needed a lot of work done burnt out this morning, right? And then with two of them, I had to manipulate a little bit, which is fine because that gives me a message too. I have to manipulate the candle. It means, for the most part, that we you're gonna need to like work a little harder at what you asked the universe to do. But I think most everyone needs a spiritual bath. So, because I could tell when somebody wants something, but they haven't done like some spiritual work, like cleaning out your house spiritually and, you know, taking spiritual baths, which is, I think, probably the most important aspect of spiritual work, like cleansing your aura, your body, you know, zoning, zenning out. It's a lot of things that I notice in lighting candles for others. So, gonna have some conversations with people about taking a spiritual bath. But to make it simple, I'm gonna tell everyone what I believe would be the best solution to a spiritual bath. Epsom salt, pink Himalayan salt, and sea salt. A 3 bath combination. And if you get Mr. Teal's Epsom salt, get lavender and take a shower first and then take a bath and sit in it because the bath is almost like going into the ocean. Um, bring some music, set it away from the water so you don't electrocute yourself, and listen to some soothing music. It could be jazz, could be classical, could be mantras, and give yourself about 20 minutes to soak and and pray and dream and pray, right? So I think it's time to get spiritually cleansed, right? Let's work on that for everyone. And then the candles will be easier because spirit wants you to work with yourself anyway. So we're just going to start working on ourselves. Oh, I know. I love the honey pot. I want to do a honey pot too. Yep, the candle will tell you everything. I love reading my candles. Yes. Such beautiful altar. Thank you. I know you're always spot on. Thank you, Dee Dee Charles. Yeah, I can't wait until you do the reading on the Murdoch family. I didn't promise yet, sweetie. I don't know what I'm supposed to be reading on him. The dad already went to jail. Remember when we used to do the lemon thing? Oh, I still do the lemon thing. The lemon in the clothes? Is that what you mean? I still do that. I still do it. It's a long story. You take lemon, take some whole cloves, you poke it in, it's for money. Is that what you mean, Kathy? So, we'll put you in a deep sleep. Tracy After Dark? Tracy After Dark. Okay, Oh, under the bed. Oh, yeah. I need people to do that too. Yes, I love going to the ocean to do my spiritual cleansing. But if I can't make it in the ocean, I do my organic pink Himalayan mix with herbs and bath. Yeah, I was going to tell people herbs, but then I can't figure out what herbs right now. So a 3 salt bath would be just as good. Why is this tight? Oh, a 3 salt bath would be just as good. And I think it's called Dr. Teal's Kit Lavender. You'll love it. Um, and then I have to figure out what herbs to put in. I don't want to really tell you to put herbs in because then it gets all over your tub and it's so annoying to clean afterwards. But if you take the herbs and put it in the cheesecloth, then you could save yourself. In any case, all right. This woman was a victim, true and true. You did victimize her, bastard. And go to hell. I hope there's a civil suit against you and the goddamn university. I hope enough information comes out that you get arrested. Oh yeah, I've had Dead Sea. I brought it back from Jerusalem. I floated in the Dead Sea, by the way. There's so much salt in the Dead Sea, you can't drown. It's hilarious. All right, I gotta go. Yes, Kathy, the lemon under the bed. That is good. I have a video on that where you. Oh, good, 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 good. Where you slice the lemon up, you pour salt on top of it, table salt, not pink Himalayan salt or sea salt, because we don't want to waste money. Regular old Morton table salt is fine, the cheap shit. Get it from the dollar store, and you put it underneath your bed, and it's really good for your aura. Who's this? Who's this? Um, but also, if you take a plastic cup, don't drive yourself crazy, and put some table salt in a little tiny plastic cup. Do not make yourself crazy. And pour some salt halfway up the plastic cup, and then add vinegar. It'll take negative energy out your house. And I don't know why, but for me, I would put it in the bathroom. I don't know why, but that's what I do. So it takes negative energy away. Also, if you get some blue, I know you guys don't know what blue is, but I should sell blue on my website. If you get some blue in like a big fishing bowl tank and put it by your door, that's also very good energy. Thank you, everyone. Sorry, I'm reading text messages here. So sorry. Let me just send kisses to her. But we're going to keep talking about this stuff. And also, if I have nothing to talk about, then we are going to talk about some magical treatments we could do. Would you guys like that? If just in case it's a clear night and we P. Diddy'd ourselves out and there's nothing about TD Jakes or pastors and Christian Keys got paid off, just in case there's no information out there to talk about. Um, we can do some spiritual work. All right. Candle magic, spiritual. Yes, please. Okay. You got it. All right, guys. Look at you. Thank you for putting up with me and my anger, my subtle anger. I can't wait to get my tooth back and maybe I could start yelling again, or maybe I won't yell because maybe this is practice. I don't know. We'll see. You know me. I can't wait to yell again. Oh, okay, Sin W, Kathy too. Okay, all right. We'll learn some stuff. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff we could talk about. I love you. I need you. Oh, let me always put this. Oh my goodness. Please help with my tooth fund by getting a reading with me. I am on time. I am accurate. My PayPal is Tracy Brown 515 at yahoo.com. My Cash App is $ Tracy Brown Live. My Venmo is Tracy Brown 07. And my Zelle is 818-929-4416. I love you. And how do we end this? Cue the music.
Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go